her and her partner broke up. So since they done broke up, he thought.
So I kind of want to spin the block on this subject again because I had talked about it like a few hours ago. So like I said, women, they love gossiping, especially about other folk business, all right? And sometimes they don't know when to stop. And of course, we don't care at all. We definitely don't care. But you know, we just sit up there try to keep the lady happy. We sit up there act like we listening or we act like we care and stuff like that. You know, and you got some fellas, they just nip it in the bud. Like, hey, I ain't trying to, don't talk to me about nobody business. And then you got some fellas, they, you know, keep the old lady happy. They keep going along with it, entertaining it. And then you got the fellas who sit up there and they be gossiping too. They probably gossip more than she do. Cause like I told y'all, you got men out here who act just like females, if not worse than them. And this is for y'all right now. We gonna get on y'all first. If your homeboy is sitting up there telling you his business and you repeating it to your old lady immediately after, that's pillow talking. Y'all gotta stop doing that. All right, cause this is 2024. We not finna keep making the same mistakes over and over and over and over again. All right, and I want to say, shout out to Gilly the King because I seen one of his more recent interviews or so. I think it was the one with NBA YoungBoy, but I might be wrong. All right, because I remember he said something like along the lines of that too, and I appreciate that because the thing is though, right? You got a lot of people out here who be trying to act like they real and stuff like that. And it's one thing if like you doing certain stuff that, hey man, hey you gotta chill out with that. Cause the thing is though, players mess up too. Players mess up. You ain't come out the womb just automatically just knowing everything. You found out on your own, or you got somebody that gave you the game. They're like, hey, bro, you can't be doing that, especially as a man and stuff like that, right? And I feel like what makes you real, and yes, I'm grown talking about being real, okay? But I'm just stay with me on this, all right? I feel like what makes you real is the fact that even if you didn't know any better when it came to something and you made a mistake, as long as, okay, cool, I learned, and I'm not making the same mistake over and over again. Like, okay, I realized that was flawed. I shouldn't have did that. I'm not gonna do that again. If you can do that, okay, you are on the right path, and that's what makes you a genuine person. And I can definitely trust you. First off, by the way, and that makes you a genuine person or real. You feel me? When you can sit up there and admit to your flaws. Because everybody ain't perfect. Everybody ain't going to know everything. You got grown-ups way older than us that sit up there still be out here making mistakes. And I'm pretty sure like somebody that's a little bit older or way older than us, a lot of times they just want to say like, oh, I'm stuck in my ways. Everybody got a chance to grow, no matter how old you are. There's always something to fix. I don't want to hear that. That's just me talking though. All right. Now, we're going to get right back on the ladies. All right, because I was getting on the fellas. All right, fellas, like I said, stop that pillow talking. We not going to keep doing that. All right, because the thing is, though, you don't want your homeboy doing that same thing to you. You sit up there telling him something. As soon as he get out the phone, he up there repeating that to his old lady or whatever right there. You don't want your business out there to her. We got to stop doing that. And some of us just ain't know any better. Okay, but I'm just letting y'all know now. If y'all watching this, don't be doing that no more. It's not cool. All right, certain things you can talk with your old lady about, and just certain things just don't need to be mentioned at all. Okay? Now, women, like I said, I understand. Y'all love to talk. Especially when you at work. You've been at work all day. You want to talk about certain things. You need an outlet to talk to. You need somebody to vent to or whatever. Cool, man. That's what we here for. I'm just going to throw this out there, too. Gossiping is not cool at all. It is not cool at all. You're going to do with your partner. It is what it is. But you just need to understand, like, all right, this is just me and you gossiping. All right. And fellas, y'all need to understand, too, that certain things need to be nipped in the bud because, yeah, she might be gossiping with you, but you also got to remember she be on the phone with her homegirls and stuff like that, too, or whatever. So certain things need to be nipped in the bud. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you got a lot of women out here who just don't know when to stop talking. And when I say don't know when to stop talking, they just get to going and then they didn't even realize that they done said way too much information that say like goes on in y'all household that didn't need to be said at all. And now you mad. And I already know as a man that's in a relationship, you don't went through that before, because the reason why I say that, you'll be surprised at how many men are going through the same things that the next man going through, whatever. We all going through the same thing. Like, you'll be surprised, say, like, I'm going through this. It's about 7 other men in the room out of the 9 that's going through the same thing that I'm going through. And you got some fellas, right? These are the guys you need to stay away from. You got some fellas, they'll look down on you as, because like you going through certain things with your old lady, y'all beefing or whatever, and they'll look down on you and be on something like, boy, that couldn't be me or whatever. Man, stay away from them, all right? Because they don't be making the situation better. And that's a reason. And that's another reason why, hey man, certain things you can't talk with everybody. Certain things you just need to keep to a minimum. Just talk, and that's it. Just talk about whatever. But certain things, personal things, don't need to be mentioned. A lot of women be sitting there mentioning too much personal stuff or too much stuff in the household because they just get to talking. And this is me personally. I be feeling like a lot of y'all, and the reason why I'm saying y'all, and you can say this with men too. Oh, you know, this is what we gonna do. We gonna say folk. A lot of folk don't be having nothing better to do. You know, they be bored. All right, and so what's the next thing they gonna do? They need to talk to somebody, because I guarantee you had something to do. If you had something to preoccupy you, or had your mind going, you ain't gonna have time to do that. Everybody need to find a hobby or something. That's how I be feeling like. I already said that in one of my other videos. But, and fellas, you notice, you know, like I said, she be on the phone with a homegirl and stuff like that. And as soon as she get out the phone, be quick to tell you certain things. You need to, you know what I'm saying, just put it out there. Even if she not doing it, just put it out there anyway. Like, hey, like, all right now, because I be noticing you doing that. It's one thing we talking and all that, because we a unit, we one. Don't be talking too much now. You need to learn when to, like, hey, shut it down. Don't say too much. Okay? They need to have an understanding. So that's what I just want y'all to know. Or that's why I was just trying to tell y'all fellas, like, okay, it's one thing she gossiping with you, but certain things you gonna have to nip in the bud, because don't let her get in the habit and then say like she always spilling out, you know, too much information and telling too much, because she just always talking and stuff like that. Okay, certain stuff that need to stop, because that can first off ruin a relationship anyway, or just have y'all beefing all the darn time. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it don't happen all the darn time. A man done had to check his woman. Hey, like listen, bro, I ain't even tell none of the people on my side all of this. You already done sat there and told everybody. Soon as I told you, 5 minutes later, everybody already know. We can't be doing that. Y'all got to stop doing that, women. All right. Just because soon as somebody tell you something, don't be sitting up there spilling out all the information immediately after. And anything, right? If you gonna do something, even if you was about to do something like talking too much or whatever, don't do it immediately after. At least wait like a little bit down the line. Do it like a week or 2 or a month later or something like that. If you're going to sit there and go behind somebody's back or just be running your mouth and talking too much, you feel me? And then sometimes y'all be doing it right in front of your man too, because you don't even realize what you're doing. Like, dang. Like, you can at least wait till I got out the room to do that and then get mad when I sit up there and start going off on you and stuff. You feel me? But y'all let me know how y'all feel when it comes to, you know, gossiping with your partner and stuff like that. You know, y'all can throw out some more stuff that, you know, that makes sense or that I might not even touched on for real, okay? Y'all be easy, though.